Ye and Ty Dolla just held a private listening party for Vultures 2, and by the time you're watching this, the album might already be out, but today we're going to take a look at everything that just happened at that private listening party, and also we got a new cover for it, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. So this is really going down. The past 4 to 5 hours have been crazy, and this video might get outdated pretty quickly, so if anything else develops, I'll either drop a new video or check in the comments for anybody posting news on this, but we'll recap what happened at the private listening party and what this means for the release of this thing, because it might already be out by the time you're watching this. Let's start from the beginning. So a couple of hours ago, this may be like 10-15 hours ago, we had the announcement that there was going to be a private listening party. This was most prominently posted by DJ Sky High Baby, who on his Instagram story posted, or on Instagram post, posted that there's going to be a Vultures 2 friends and family listening party at 10 p.m. It eventually, I think, got delayed by a lot of hours, but he obviously blurred out the address so that not some randoms would show up, and that this was only for friends and family, but obviously they want to let us know this, and there's been Instagram live streams for this, so we know what songs were played, and we're going to go through the most important ones in just a second. But this thing happened, it was pretty spontaneous, and also, like 4 hours ago at the point of recording this, they updated the cover for Vultures 2. I mean, the first one also didn't have the OG cover with the actual vultures on there and the different color gradients, but it was the one with Ye and Bianca. And the second one is in the same kind of style, the same pose. But this time, though, we have it posted by Kanye officially on his Instagram. But it's again Kanye against this, background, the same one from the first listen, from the first cover. And he's holding a picture of somebody, and I didn't know who that was at first. I asked y'all in the Discord. By the way, join the Discord, very important if you always want to have the latest news quicker than videos are getting uploaded. But then y'all sent me this stuff. For example, Dawn the Times also explained it. Vultures 2 album cover representing Ye holding a portrait of Ty's brother Jabriel Muhammad, who has been given a life sentence at the age of 19 for a crime he says he didn't commit. So this is Ty Dolla $ign's brother that he's holding that portrait of up on that cover, which I don't know what he's, how he's connected to the record, or if it's just an homage to Ty's brother just to, kind of show respect to him. But that's going to be the album cover. Apparently, it was posted by both Ty and Kanye on their Instagram accounts respectively, so I'm guessing this will be the cover. Now, obviously, we gotta talk about the snippets that were played at this private listening party somewhere in California, apparently. And there's a lot. And shout out to Jasper on Instagram, on Twitter. He was always the first one putting up these things, also from the previous listening parties. But let's go through the stuff that he posted while watching this thing live, and then always updating us on what's been playing and what's been really going on there. So the first snippet that we have is Codeine with Playboi Carti, and we can see a lot of Playboi Carti features on here. Some of the songs might have been renamed. We'll talk about that in a second, but that was the first one. Then also we have a track Field Trip with Playboi Carti. This might be, or is pretty much confirmed to be, Venom, the one that we already had a couple of more snippets from the Ye verse that I talked about like 2 videos ago, so that's pretty cool. We also have the song Fighting Fires that I think was played once, or might even be new. I'm really not, don't have it organized in my head about all the snippets that we've had from all the different listening parties. Then we actually had a very short snippet of Gun to My Head, which didn't get played in full. It kind of got, disrupted and wasn't played. But you can tell from this as well, this was on JPEG Mafia's account, so Peggy was also attending the listening party, and we know that he's working on this thing more so than even the first one, especially on the production, on the drums, the stuff that he's known for. Then we also have a new snippet with Offset and Rich the Kid that we haven't heard before, so this is a brand new song. Then another one is Promotion that we knew was going to be on the track list with Future, obviously, which sounding pretty good. Then also one, Jasper didn't post this, but Dawn the Times did this, amazing what the tour accounts are doing in real time as this thing is happening, so really make sure to go check out them. They always have it up to date. Give big shout out to them. Gotta give credit where credit is due. But Dawn the Times reposted that River was also played, which is really cool because that's one of the main songs that we want on there together with obviously Slide. or a bunch of the other ones like Venom in this case, but I really want Slide. I haven't heard it. Let's see if it turns out to be on there. Anyway, Take Off Your Dress was also played, which I was very excited about. And one last time we had Venom or Field Trip, but that was the one that I already talked about that got renamed, or it's just under a different name now, but we know it as Venom. That's the snippet that we've been looking at for the most part. So all of these I've played, all of these are then pretty much confirmed to be on Vultures 2, which is really, really exciting. Another thing that is really exciting, and this is absolutely crazy, but Jasper also posted this while he was watching this, that the guy streaming the listening party on Instagram Live, I believe, he said, I think this album will be out in the next 4 hours. Now, what this means, we don't know. We don't know if the album is actually going to be dropping today. We have a bunch of more info, which is pretty suspicious. For example, and this is where it gets kind of tricky again, because we were in the same situation with the first Vultures, but Traxter, who was also one that teased the first Vultures before it dropped, he also posted the album cover. He's a producer, engineer working on this thing as well, and he posted Stand By, and everybody in the comments is like, does this mean in 4 hours? What is going on with the release of this thing? This album might actually be dropping in the next couple of hours. We just don't know. It might have just now gotten uploaded to streaming services, so it'll take some time. Maybe the first streaming service it gets available on is, again, Tidal. I canceled my Tidal free trial, so fuck me, but maybe on Spotify and Apple Music, it'll kind of get uploaded more quickly than the first one. But it's actually real. Like, this means that the album might actually drop before all of those events that are happening next week. And he actually almost came through on the release date of March 8th. Speaking on the next couple of listening parties that we got, on Yeezy.com, you can now purchase tickets or entry stuff. I don't know how that whole thing works for the 3 things happening. So tomorrow we have Phoenix, Arizona Footprint Center. On Tuesday we have San Francisco Chase Center. And on Thursday we have Rolling Loud, obviously, California. So those tickets are up on Yeezy.com, so you can go pick up some tickets. Also, one last thing that I want to mention is that there's been rumors that Kanye is going to be performing in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, because the stadium, Estadio do Maracanã, I don't know how to pronounce that, correct me if I'm wrong, all Portuguese people in the comments, but they posted that March 9th, so today, he's going to be performing at the semifinal of the Carioca 2024. I don't know what that is, but it's in the same style that all of the other listening events were announced in. And also in the comments, they, I think, reply to something with reference to Kanye. So I don't know if he's flying down to Brazil just to fly back up again to Phoenix on Sunday. Like, I don't know how that's going to work, but be on the lookout for that. I think this is a venue with over 80,000 people capacity, so it's going to be big. I don't know how big the Brazil Kanye fan base is, but I think it's big all around the world. So this is happening right now in real time. As I said, if it's outdated by the time you're watching this, then let me know in the comments. Let all of us know in the comments. We'll work on new videos as soon as anything happens, so make sure you stay subscribed, because this is actually getting more real and real by the second, and we might be getting the album today, which was crazy. We didn't even think about that yesterday after it didn't drop, but it might actually be real just because we got that spontaneous listening event. But let me know what y'all think about everything that I went over in this video, about the release date, about the snippets, about, you know, the tickets now being on sale, all of that. Please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.